The Great Lakes comprise the largest collective body of freshwater on the planet, containing roughly one-fifth of the Earth's supply. The Great Lakes, Superior, Michigan, Huron, Erie, and Ontario, hold about 6,000 cubic miles of fresh water, which is around 6 quadrillion gallons. In 1988, the Great Lakes Commission introduced the Great Lakes Circle Tour, a designated scenic road system connecting all of the Great Lakes and the St. Lawrence River. It consists of routes for circumnavigating the lakes, either individually or collectively. In 2010, a NASA satellite provides a rare view of a cloudless summer day over the entire Great Lakes region. Lake Superior is the deepest of the Great Lakes, and Lake Erie being the shallowest. Here we see a profile of the Great Lakes system starting at 601 feet in Lake Superior and dropping down to sea level by the time it gets to the Gulf of St. Lawrence. Just north of Lake Superior, Lake Nipigon is called the Mother of the Great Lakes because it is the largest tributary and headwaters of Lake Superior, making it the starting point for the Great Lakes system. While it is not officially one of the 5 Great Lakes, it is considered a 6th Great Lake by some due to its size and vital connection to the larger system. With a drop of over 600 feet, there are several spots to see dams, locks, rapids, and waterfalls along the Great Lakes, the most famous being Niagara Falls between Lake Erie and Lake Ontario. The American Falls drop about 170 feet, and the Horseshoe Falls on the Canadian side drop almost 200 feet, which is taller than the Leaning Tower of Pisa. With a height difference of almost 400 feet between Lake Nipigon and Lake Superior, the Lake Superior Circle Tour lists over 90 waterfalls in the region around Lake Superior, some of which we will take a look at in our next video. Over 140 million metric tons of cargo flows through the Great Lakes, which is only possible thanks to locks on the Great Lakes. 70 to 80 million tons through the Soo locks alone. 90% of the U.S. domestic iron ore also flows through the Soo locks. You can take a boat tour if you're in the Sault Ste. Marie area and experience the locks yourself, going up and down 20 feet as you traverse along the St. Mary's River between Lake Huron and Lake Superior. There are several major cities along the Great Lakes, including Chicago, Toronto, Detroit, Cleveland, Milwaukee, Buffalo, Rochester, Hamilton, Toledo, and Montreal and Quebec City on the St. Lawrence River. The Great Lakes offer something for everyone, from bustling big cities to enjoying some peace and quiet in nature. Plenty of waterfalls and lighthouses, kite surfing, hiking, camping, kayaking, or just sunning on a beach. You can take a ferry ride or take a polar plunge. Enjoy some spectacular views, sunrises and sunsets. We'll do a circle tour of Lake Superior in the next video. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.